Hello humans, welcome to my channel. 2 years ago, I decided to draw Stray Kids as D&D characters and even shared a little bit of the story behind it with you guys. Since then, I made minimal progress in continuing the story. But I didn't forget about it. It's still haunting me. So, just to recap and explain, Stray Kids are a K-pop band. Dungeons & Dragons is a fancy play pretend for nerds. And I decided to make a story where these K-pop boys fight fantasy monsters based on the game. In my last video, I told you guys about the characters' classes and races, and kinda foreshadowed how the party would meet. In a temple. When you say temple, what type of temple do you have in mind? Because since I grew up in Korea, I automatically think of the Buddhist temples we have. That's a good point. At first, I designed the Stray Kids characters as if they were from a European medieval fantasy, which is more familiar to me. But my friend's comment did make me reconsider the setting in which the story should take place. And if anything, basing the story in Korean and other Eastern Asian mythology and fantasy would reflect Stray Kids canon more accurately anyway. So, it's time to redesign the characters. Their classes and races I kept the same as before, and I also included the old designs so that you can see the before and after. And I thought it would be fun to share a bit of the writing process with you as well. So you will get a little journal entry from each character from the night before the group meets. Enjoy! I remember the first time I came here. Everything seemed so clear. Now I sit here and nothing makes sense anymore. Did I choose right? Is even a child able to choose right when they know so little about the world? Guide me to my purpose. I've repeated that stupid sentence every day for years, and I'm being guided to nowhere. Maybe I am in the wrong place. Maybe I am not supposed to be here. So why can't you just give me a clear sign? Or have you been giving me signs this whole time? Through my mentors? Through the peers who passed by? It might be better if I leave. For good. But I won't go back home. Would they even want me back? I haven't seen them in so long. Technically, I already said my goodbye to them. I should probably say goodbye to Rufy. It's the least I can do. Once I do that, I'll be able to leave this place, this life, this existence. Guide me to my purpose. Well, it seems I have none. My professors suggested that as a part of my research, I start writing down my dreams. It feels weird to do, but I guess it can help. Last night I had a dream about being in an infinite library. I was searching for something specific, and I was searching for days, and I couldn't find it. Actually, I didn't even know what I was looking for. Then a hand reached out and led me through the halls of the library outside to a forest full of yellow trees. The trees also had books in them. It was just another part of the library. I searched there, then after a while the hand appeared again and led me to a tall tree with stairs. We walked the stairs all the way up to a small attic. There was a chest in the back corner of the attic. The hand opened the chest and pulled out a small leather-bound book with a compass imprinted on it. Under the compass imprint were initials. Apparently, that was what I was looking for. If I find this book in the library tomorrow, I will probably freak out. But if it is of any relevance, then it just might be what I need to finally find answers. She won't live long. The doctor's words keep echoing in my head. If I do not get the money, then the doctor won't help us. Since when did money become more important than a person's life? This is why I started the mission to begin with, so that for once the less fortunate don't suffer from the hoarding of their leaders. You believed in my mission. You chose to leave the noble life we grew up in and join me. The reason why I have kept going, the reason why I haven't given up, is because of you. I can't just watch you suffer without doing anything. You're the reason why I'm still here. I will get you the cure. I will find a way. You will be up and ready to conquer the world like never before. And I will be there by your side, like you've been for me. I promise. I was without a shelter, and with the light of your fire, you let me in. I was cold, and with the heat of your fire, you kept me warm. I was starving, and with the strength of your fire, you baked me bread. I was thirsty, and with the warmth of your fire, you brewed me tea. I had nothing to pay you back with, and because of the warm fire in your heart, you still let me stay. I've seen fire only destroy and burn things to char. I've seen flames consume even the most secure of things. I've seen the fiery anger in people's hearts turn into flames of rage. I've seen heated passion pour out like dangerous lava, leaving nothing but trails of ashes behind. I thought fire brought only destruction, but you taught me otherwise. For once in my life, I feel accepted. For once in my life, I know I'm not alone. But I know I cannot stay here for long. I still have a long way to go. I'm used to people not being willing to house a traveling musician. I'm used to sleeping on the street, but this time it feels different. This is a huge city that is awake in the latest of hours, so you'd think people would at least open up their ears to listen to my music, but no. They just pass by me if I wasn't there. The crowds are not even paying attention to me, yet they feel so suffocating. Such a huge city, yet there are no open doors and no open ears. Or at least it feels that way. I'm tired. I'm tired of knocking door to door, trying to bring up as much courage as I can to say a simple, "Hello, I'm looking for a shelter." Why does it take so much willpower for me to just approach people? Why are people here not willing to pause and listen? Maybe tomorrow I'll have a better luck. This is it. This is our last day on the sea. Tomorrow we finally arrive to our destination. It's exciting, but also scary. Already on this trip I found myself missing home, but also I kept counting down the days to see shore again, to start my new adventure. The season of floating on the water is over. Tomorrow I will start a new chapter. I'm nervous, but in an anticipation kind of way. It just feels a bit unreal, you know? Hopefully I'll be able to make good friends at the temple. I miss my old mates already. I'm sitting inside the mouth of the dragon figurehead of the ship, watching the sunset. It's beautiful. From tomorrow, I will be watching sunsets from all different kinds of places. The shore, mountains, woods, cities. All of them will be just as beautiful. Or at least I hope. I was reassigned from the northern temple to the eastern one. I was surprised by the sudden change, but I accepted. I need a change of scenery. Snow gets boring after a while. But I'm not traveling alone. I can sense it. The closer I get to my destination, the more I feel his presence. He's kind of just watching from the sidelines, but with each night, the more the moons come closer to each other, I can feel him getting an inch closer to me. I was able to find a cave to spend the night in, but I couldn't sleep much. He was standing there, right at the edge, waiting for me to fall asleep so that he could take over. I had to fight him for control. I can't let him win, now that I'm almost at my destination. I know that now in the woods he feels stronger, but once we get to the city, he'll step back. Just one more night to go, and then I'll be fine. Are you sure this will work? It is the best option we have. Do you actually believe that this kid is who we need? I've watched him grow up, and I don't believe so. I know so. His heart has endured so much. He has built up a lot of strength to be able to push through this. Alright, so why do you need me? He needs support and guidance. They all do. I'm sorry, they? Who else is there? You'll see. Don't worry, they will take good care of you. And you will guide them to me. I don't like when you speak so vaguely. But I trust you. So, when do you need me to leave? You'll head out tonight, so that the spies don't catch you trespassing. I will guide you to the gate, but once you're on the other side, I won't be able to reach you directly. Alright, understood. Lead the way then. So, there you go. The characters are fixed. It is actually cool to see that I've improved a bit more in drawing. As I shared before, this story has been in my head for years, and I finally decided to do something with it. At the moment, I am in the process of writing the scripts for the story. Once that is done, I will share them with you guys. Overall, this concept is really silly, and I don't know if anyone even cares enough to stick around to see more. But it might be just silly enough to entertain, so might as well give it a shot. What else do you expect me to do with my creative free will? Anyway, that's it for now. Keep your fangirl and geeky passions alive for the sake of your own sanity. God bless you, and bye-bye.